Yeah, yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy who was it though, and we back talking sports. We got another, we got another banger from my boy Scap Attack. They can record. I think this is month or 2 month old video. Shout out to Scap Attack, man. He supported my channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate the YouTube NBA YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? They make NBA content supporting my channel, man. I'm a small channel. And I already even had 5 or 6 YouTube NBA content creators, you know what I'm saying, support me. Shout out to Two Raw, shout out to Basketball Facts, Scap Attack, um some more that I maybe can't think of. I used to rock with David, Sports Killing It, but he said some racist, some like Uncle Tom junk that I do not rock with. So let's get it. When winning didn't matter, LeBron in the era that destroyed the NBA. If you know me, you know I've been saying this. LeBron fans don't care about winning. And when I say that, I don't mean at all. I mean, if LeBron not the shining star, they don't care about winning. They would, bro, they wouldn't know what to do if LeBron was second fiddle or third fiddle and they still won the championship. I could have sworn winning was the end all be all when it came to the NBA and you with your team. But I guess not. So let's see. Let me and Scap Attack be on the same wavelength. So everything that he say, I'm probably gonna either agree with, or if I disagree with it, I'm gonna have something, you know what I'm saying, to say why.
Dominant you were, what kind of statistical output you produced. No, the most important thing in any game, sport, or activity has always been winning. And of the
Mm-hmm.
major organized professional sports, winning has always been the most meaningful in the basketball world. In the sport of basketball, all time greats are less dependent on others than in any other sport. As in other sports, even for the most important of positions, you typically play only one half of the game, and in some instances, as little as a third. In basketball, however, great players are singularly in control of their own destiny substantially more than in any other sport. You can be on the court every minute of the game. You have the ability to dominate the ball from a usage standpoint,
Yep.
and you can significantly impose your will, both offensively and defensively. No, make no mistake. In professional basketball history, the burden of winning fell heavier on the all time greats than.
Yes, they did, bro. MJ, it weighed on him. Larry, weighed on him. Magic, Tragic Johnson. Remember that? Well, Magic Johnson, he kind of anomaly because in his rookie season, you know what I'm saying, 42-15 and I think 5 or something like that, or 42 and 15 and won the Finals MVP. So he's like an anomaly. Even LeBron James, remember, king without a ring.
Than in any other sport. Therefore, winning was the most important metric to determining all time hierarchical individual greatness. Of course, we're talking about the GOAT, greatest player of all time. A debate waging in barbershops, street courts, and bars since the dawn of basketball history. A debate that can, along the way, winning stopped mattering. It stopped mattering when society started dishing out participation trophies. But most importantly, as it pertains to the NBA, it stopped mattering when this era's alleged greatest players couldn't win. Rather than.
Yep, that go for KD too, bro. But it really goes for like the GOAT shit. I'm talking about the GOAT shit. It did stop mattering when they start trying to value going to the finals more than winning the finals. Oh, he went to 8 straight finals. Oh, this person went to 7 finals. Oh, this, you know what I'm saying? Really, only LeBron. Oh, he went to 8 straight finals. Oh, he been to 10 finals. Y'all know Kareem been to 10 finals too, right? And he got a flip side record, 6-4. You know what I'm saying? So
players from the earliest points in NBA history, and the importance of winning and winning a significant amount of titles began. Rather than change the way we view those players, we decided to change the way we have evaluated the way. Most importantly, as it pertains to the NBA, it stopped mattering when this era's alleged greatest players couldn't win. Rather than change the way we view those players, we decided to change the way we have evaluated players from the earliest points in NBA history, and the importance of winning and winning a significant amount of titles began almost as early as the sport of basketball itself. Professional basketball has roots dating back in the United States of America as early as 1947. The first dynastic team rose to prominence when the Minneapolis Lakers, led by George Mikan, won their first.
and they like to forget about George Mikan. You know what I'm saying? They like to forget about him. They want to use his 5 championships, but they want to say that this NBA was just plumbers and firemen and this was the 40s and 50s. They probably wasn't full-time NBA players, so I take back on that. But they do like to just use his 5 championships for the Lakers, but they don't like to acknowledge him. A lot of younger NBA fans. I'm a young cat, but you could say that I'm a young OG. That's what I call myself because I'm not like other, you know what I'm saying, people my age. I respect the hell out of the older NBA. You feel me? I'm not with this new teaming up shit and all that. My favorite player was Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
First championship in 1950, starting a run of 5 championships over the next 6 years. Then, in 1957, the greatest dynasty in basketball history would begin with Bill Russell's Boston Celtics.
He the reason why Wilt not the consistent GOAT. Like I said before, if it was just about stats, Wilt is the GOAT, bro. He got the most NBA records. He was the most dominant in his era. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Shaq. Well, Jordan, of course. But I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? He was the most dominant player wise. Like nobody could fuck with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he's not the GOAT to me. He has a 2-4 record in the finals, 2-6, one of the two. You know what I'm saying? And that's a huge reason he cannot be the GOAT to me.
Winning their first championship from that 1957 season and spanning all the way through 1969. The Celtics won 11 of the next 13 NBA titles, with Bill Russell winning 5 league MVPs along the way. The ABA and NBA would merge in 1976, giving birth to the modern era of NBA basketball. And in back-to-back drafts in 1978 and 1979, the Larry Bird Magic Johnson era would begin. And between the two of them, they would place a stranglehold on the 80s, with Bird appearing in 5 finals in the decade, winning 3, while Magic and Kareem would appear in 8 together and win 5. Of course, the next great winner would emerge in the 90s in the form of basketball perfection.
You know what all three of them got in common? They all had dynasties. Russell, Bird, Jordan, Magic, Mikan. Now Wilt didn't have a dynasty, but he went to the finals a few times. But like I said, if it's just about stats and numbers, Wilt is the GOAT.
A high-flying maestro who was both as along the way throughout NBA history. Within and around these great winners, there have been an endless array of other great individual players, none more prominent than Wilt Chamberlain, whose entire career overlapped that of Bill Russell. When Wilt Chamberlain retired, he was the all-time leading scorer in basketball history, along with being the sport's all-time rebounding king. Chamberlain also, at the time, had the highest career scoring average in NBA history, posting outrageous career averages of 30 points per game, 23 rebounds, and 4 assists. Whatever LeBron James has become in this era from a statistical standpoint, he paled in comparison to that of Chamberlain. And yet Wilt has never been considered the GOAT, instead overshadowed by Bill Russell within his own era. Russell, who averaged
I disagree with that. Wilt has been considered to go by a couple of people that I know, or quite a few people, older people.
nearly half as many points per game as Wilt for his career. This was due to the fact Chamberlain won just 2 of his 6 NBA Finals appearances. He simply wasn't.
That's why I said Wilt can't be the GOAT to me. You feel me? I'm sorry. If you have a losing record in the finals, you can't be the GOAT to me. Wilt can be considered the GOAT. You feel me? But
a winner. Even the NBA logo himself, Jerry West, has produced some of the most eye-popping statistical averages still to this very day, posting career averages of 27 points per game, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds, which closely mirror that of a certain self-proclaimed king. And despite being an all-star every year of his 14-year career, while taking his team to 9 finals appearances, not assists per game than Tim Duncan, because Malone wasn't a winner, and Duncan was. But in this era, where the media anointed a teenager as the chosen one, they've deployed every possible tactic and made every imaginable excuse as to why he hasn't been able to win more. In this era, we even call a player who has managed 1 career finals appearance in an 18-year career a god.
He is the point god. Honestly,
LeBron James's statistical accomplishments should not be washed away, just like Wilt Chamberlain shouldn't be, or Jerry West, or Karl Malone for that matter. And LeBron does have 4 championships, but he has also lost 6 of the 10 finals he has appeared in. He has a 22-33 career finals record. Those things cannot be washed away either, not with the vast historical precedent.
that's the main reason he can't be the GOAT. And his flaws and his skill set definitely is the big reason why the free throw shooting, the mid range, the deplorable mid range, not enough handles. Come on, bro.
Precedents we have of hoisting up the winners above the rest. James has team jumped 3 times in his career to stack his roster and maximize his winning potential. He has played with, at the very least, as many elite, high-end Hall of Famers and perennial and 52 more than Michael Jordan, and nearly 600 more games played than Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird, all to win, in most cases, less. And yet, here we are, supposedly raising this player up amongst all the rest.
what?
In an era where he didn't even produce the most dominant dynastic team, the Golden State Warrior, than mostly all of the other greats he is compared with. His 1,703 total games played in the regular season and playoffs is 137 more than Kobe Bryant, 452 more than Michael Jordan, and nearly 600 more games played than Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird, all to win, in most cases, less. And yet, here we are, supposedly raising this player up amongst all the rest.
What?
In an era where he didn't even produce the most dominant dynastic team. The Golden State Warriors are the greatest dynasty of the LeBron James era, going to 6 finals in 8 years, right in the heart of LeBron's prime, winning 4 as the highest scoring average of the LeBron era. Kevin Durant has led the league in scoring 4 times. LeBron James has led the NBA in scoring once in 20 years. And he's led the NBA in assists once in 20 years. Russell Westbrook, in this same era, has 2 career scoring crowns and is a 3-time assist leader, while averaging a triple-double for a season 4 times. LeBron James's career statistical achievements, coupled with the totality of his resume, dictate winners. And despite whatever fantastical excuses you wish to deploy, that simply has never been and never will be the story of LeBron James.
It won't. Sorry. You can't be the GOAT without winning. This man who was Hendo with another video. I'm out. Peace.